Okay, back to where we left off. So, next fight is Klein versus General Ross. Klein has found this mysterious lost city and a mysterious weapon. Huh. Which he had wasted no time. Whatever. Wasted no. Yeah, he wasted no time using the weapon to unleash a ring of terror upon nearby towns in Egypt.
Oh dear.
So General Ross had took notice of this. I just never seen this episode. Is he from DuckTales or Tailspin? Because I remember History Buff was talking about this guy, and yeah, it sounds creepy when I talk to you guys about it. Yeah. But General Ross, I know him from the Hulk movies. There's Hulk, which I'll leave the link down below. It's the original Hulk movie, which was not good, I'll admit, but it is part of the childhood movie of mine. And in The Incredible Hulk, he's basically not really a villain. He's just a sergeant who is trying to stop the Hulk from rampaging the cities. And you can understand his morals for that. Yeah, if there was a guy that goes like the Incredible Hulk, not as a hero, but just go around rampaging towns, destroying things, I'd be hoping for the military to stop the thing. But let's be glad that the Hulk is the good guy and he joins the Avengers. But one thing I only know is that on General Ross, I think he becomes the Red Hulk. From what I know from certain people, that General Ross decides to fight fire with fire by becoming another Hulk, by making himself the Hulk, so he's called Red Hulk, which is like the Hulk, but instead of green, it's red, which is why it's called Red Hulk. I kind of wish we had the Red Hulk in there, because, General Ross becoming the Red Hulk. Oh dear. Sandstorm's covering up the tanks, and Klein wins. Okay, next fight is Cal and Necrolog versus Blackheart. So Queen Grimhilda, now go by the name Regina in the live-action universe, has decided to send both Cal and Necrolog to hunt down Blackheart and dispose of him. And Cal claws in Cropster. Wait. Okay, it's Necrola and Clopster. Never mind. Versus the Hidden. It's been a long time since I've seen the Ghost Rider. So I got that mixed up. It's just Necrola and Crapster versus the Hidden. That is. So, with Blackheart leading the group. Now, it kind of makes me... I really do like Blackheart, because he always reminds me of Pitch Black for some reason. I don't know, maybe because he has black clothing, and he has the white skin, sort of thing, except he's a demon, and Pitch is just the boogeyman. I'm just asking, has no one ever thought of making connect the dots between the two? Oh, look, there's Bullseye. Yeesh. Well, randomly talking without talking about this fight. Sorry about that. Next fight is Frollo versus Archangel. Huh? So we got Mr. Sinister has corrupted one of the X-Men members named Angel and becomes Archangel. And he sends him to fight Frollo, who is at Notre Dame. Yeah, he may thought Frollo is a feeble old man, but he's much more. He's a really good fighter. So, it's been a long time since I've seen X-Men, and I know this guy. I think he was born because he's not really an angel. He was just a guy who was born with wings when he was a baby. He's technically born a mutant. So, I'm gonna guess it's from another version. I guess it's from X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men. I have not watched that. I don't think I'm interested in that one. Well, I'm surprised that Archangel became corrupted by Mr. Sinister. Yeesh. Huh. Frollo just knocked him down with a burning doll. Huh. Just one blast. Okay. And he runs away. Frollo wins. The next. Okay, now it's the epilogue. So we see Facilier return to New Orleans. Actually, Madame Medusa returns to New Orleans. Sorry, mixed up. And go back. Tongue tied. And go back. Going back to the bayou, that's where she lived. The Devil's Bayou. Where Facilier meets up with her and promises her to make her the new kingpin of New Orleans. And in New Salem, Moseranth and I Am a Cool, which I'm sure it's both of them, because it only says I Am a Cool on the description, finds a spell that can, undo Maleficent's curse on him, and he's free. Now he's back to the land of the living. And Jafar decides to take action by hypnotizing Frollo. Well, about time Jafar does something. In Aladdin movie, we know him as a manipulator. He manipulates the Sultan by hypnotizing him with a snake staff. And he decides to have McLeach and Helga to team up. Hold on, with McLeach is like, wait, what? And then we see Cruella meeting with Baron Zemo, and it turns out that's not Cruella DeVille. It's the Chameleon. I kind of wish we got the Chameleon version from Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm just saying. And then we see Pete has recruited Lady Tremaine, Gaston, and this hooded figure, which, gee, I wonder who that could be. And yeah, Pete tells them that they'll need to kidnap each of the Princesses of Hearts, and shows them that their new master, reveals them that Maleficent is leading, and she is indeed alive. Yep, she's back. Then we see Zira meeting up with Anansi, who wants to ask him to help her out with revenge on the Huntsman for killing Kovu. And that spider dude is like, sure, why not? Hey, but first I gotta kill somebody for me. Alright, toots. Then we see Dr. Octopus is calling his boss. Norman Osborn. About, what was it again? For further orders on what to do next. With the Project Kronos promised? Compromise, okay. With the Project Kronos compromised, he calls in Mother Gothel and Ookie Bookie to spice things up. Like, okay, interesting to have him recruiting these two. Then we see the Enchantress recruiting the... What were they called? I just don't know them. Frightful Four? I don't know what the Frightful Four is, nor do I care. Yeah, these are the Frightful Four. And, and tells them that they, just to attack on Hades, of course. Then in the underworld, we see Thanos has... Actually, we see Loki he's okay, and he's frozen in ice. Hell, that's your daughter. I mean, that's your dad, girl. Hell, that's your dad. I mean, the goddess Hell with that one L, not the... I mean, girl, that's your dad in Frozen. Couldn't you free him? Then it looks like Thanos shows up, decides to make Loki his acolyte for the live action universe to send him there. Aha! Wait a minute, was that Mock's voice coming out of Thanos? Interesting. Having Thanos to say the new levels of consciousness by using the whole audio from Mock when he says, I'm sure, what, yeah, with the whole, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little mixed up. I'm just kind of like surprised and, wait, what the heck, on Thanos sounding like Mock for a bit. Yeah, even that expression is kind of what I'm having. Even though I just don't have interest in any animated Lokis, but the only Loki from Marvel, which is, of course, where he enters the live-action universe, this Loki I love. The Marvel Cinematic Universe Loki. That is who, whenever I talk of the Marvel Loki, this is the character I think of the most. He is just awesome. I love this villain so much. I'm just glad to get that we get to have this version of Loki. Even though it's Loki who ended up in the live action universe now, but come on, it's still the MCU Loki. He's still awesome. So that was Disney versus Marvel Villains Part 2, Round 4. That was a pretty good round. So see you guys in the next video.